So what I'm going to talk about today is people taking advantage of you. This car right here was the car I ran in Rockton last year. Now, I didn't really want to sell the car. Somebody showed up and wanted to buy it. I was asking $850. We agreed on $800. He bought the car, has never, ever come to pick it up. So this has been sitting here since November under somebody else's name. I did fix the strut in it. That was part of the agreement, but he still hasn't come to get it. He's been blowing me off for a couple weeks. But we're going to deliver this car today because we're going to go get a car just past his house. It's almost an hour and 10-minute drive to drop this car off at his house. So I'm getting tired of people taking advantage of me. For example, that white car is sold and nobody's come to pick it up. This Caprice right here has been sold to somebody else and they have not come and pick it up. I have a wedding coming up and I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm actually trying to clean up this property and nobody's coming to get the cars they sold. With these 3 cars sold, I can move everything from over there to back here so it's not visible from the house. But make sure when you sell a car, you set up a date for people to come to get it. I don't want any of you other derby drivers out there to be taken advantage of the way that I feel taken advantage of a bit. And usually I don't get too upset about this, but in the past I have rented out parking spots to other people where I charge them like $20 a month to park a car here, but that's stopping because of the wedding. And another thing is when you rent out spots or stuff like that, people never come and pay you for the monthly fee. And after 3 months, they get mad at you when you get rid of the car because they haven't paid it. And usually the cars are not worth derbying, they don't run, they're old, they're just crappy cars. But my thing is, this is a really nice Toyota Camry. It's a 96, it's 4-cylinder, it's automatic, very low to zero rust on it, but I can't derby this car because somebody else bought it. I'd love to even steal parts off this to try to make the other Camry run better, but I can't because somebody else has bought this car. So I can't even really touch this car. So that's my problem. I have a great car in my backyard, a 4-cylinder Toyota Camry, which everybody wants, and I can't do anything with it because somebody else has already purchased it from me. So I don't know if this has happened to any other drivers out there, but I'm getting tired of people buying cars and leaving them here and not coming picking them up. Now, if it's my car like this or this, I'm not too upset because they're my cars. I can do with them as I please, when I please, how I please. But this, I can't do anything to. So what we're going to do is we're going to deliver this car. And that's one car out of here that's not mine. And it's on my way, so I'm not driving out of my way. But it's gone. And it's a shame because this is a Pro Mini. Now for you guys in the southern states, this is probably not one of your Pro Minis. This would be like more of a SS Mini because everything's stock in it. It's just been modified to the point where here in Ontario we call it a Pro Mini. Body creasing, small tires, solid suspension, that kind of stuff. A good cage, gas tank protector, crossbar, door bars, wiring gutted, aftermarket shifter, that kind of stuff. Now, the agreement that we came up for this is that I take all my stuff out of it. Example, transmission cooler, battery box, gas tank, that kind of stuff, but I leave the essentials to get it running, like windshield bar, cage, all that. Like this car here is a 6-inch Ford show, so everything 6 inches back from the frame is allowed to be modified. So all the seam welds are done. You got solid steel going up to hold your threaded rod. You got a good bumper. You got it tied to rad support. Like this is a solid car, and I have a lot of hours invested into it, but it's gone now because somebody else purchased it. This would be a great car to run at one of the beginning shows this year, but I can't because of somebody else has already purchased it from me. So we're going to get this car delivered today, and just let that be a notice to you guys is if somebody's going to keep their cars at your place, make sure you have a good agreement in place before you do it, because or else you just feel used at the end of the day, and it's not fun feeling used.